we are celebrating the 175th performance this weekend of The Horse and His Boy.
Night after night after night, you can't help but be impacted and changed by it, and I'm just grateful for all that I've learned through the role.
All the runs that we've done, I've grown each time in a very specific way.
People ask us a lot, do you get tired from doing this? And we don't, because there's value and beauty and truth in it.
For all the children in Narnia, it's such an amazing milestone in their life and something that I hope will stay with them throughout their entire life.
Justin has been the head of Bree. I've been the head of Win. Noah has been King Edmund. Brinton has been young Shasta and then older Shasta. And of course, Mrs. C always does the voice of Win. That is a pre-recorded tracks, but she has come to at least one show every run that we've done. Ben Pilgrim has been in the show since the beginning.
The Horse and His Boy was the first thing I'd ever done in Flowgoss. I was like, I really want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of a good, uplifting, price-focused community, and I auditioned and got the role of Rogan at 13.
I had just started off the transition of being pushed into puppet master role as Mr. Hines was stepping back.
I grew with the puppetry department. I was really able to watch how Justin led that growth.
We've definitely been growing a lot since then, and just getting quicker, more efficient, and hopefully producing things that are even better.
I just really asked the Lord to show me something before we start a new run of Horse and His Boy, and He never fails to show me something new. Especially through Win's character is the humble submission that she shows to Aslan.
Every single role of this show relies on the Lord's strength, and how no matter how small you think your role is or how big you think your role is, you can't do it without Christ. I
know why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I believe that it has the power to change people's lives for eternity, so I can keep going for another 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, however many it is in the near future. But I'm just glad to get to be a part of that journey through the last 5 years.
I started the role of young Shasta when I was 9.
You've nothing to be sad about. You're free to go as you please.
I started the older full role of Shasta when I was 12, and now I'm almost 15, and it's gone by very quickly.
So the choice of using actual children in Narnia, I think, is something that Lewis himself would be glad about, because yes, he did write the books for all ages, but particularly to show children a view of the Lord in an interesting way, that they would be able to be drawn in and be more excited to read about Him and learn about Him in their own world.
Most studies show that a young person's worldview is pretty much formed by the time they're 11. And so that's really special for me personally as a dad, having Brinton play the part of Shasta starting at age 9. Some of those very formative years for him were performing this in the one scene where Aslan comes to him and says, "I've waited long for you to speak." And they then are able to have that conversation. And it's been such a wonderful thing for a dad to have his son meditating on that fact for years.
It really is a blessing to be able to act off of my papa, who is the voice of Aslan. He passed away about 3 years ago. So when I got to hear his voice for the first time since he had gone to be with the Lord, it was very special to be able to get to hear his voice again. The idea that I can talk to my papa like that, but also the reality of I can talk to God like that literally all the time. So I can just turn and have a conversation with Him through prayer.
While it's really sad to say goodbye to Horse and His Boy for a time, we want to go further up and further in and follow the Lord in His leading. He's leading us to a new book. We cannot wait to bring that one to life. And we so appreciate your support, because this is a labor of love, and it's for you and for the people who come and enjoy Narnia, to learn from it, to grow from it, to be blessed from it. So make sure you stay tuned, because amazing things are in the future, further up and further in.